What's going on, legends? How are we all doing? Hope you're good, and of course, welcome back. Not a great deal of pickups this month. This is obviously pickups of October 2025. But yeah, not a great deal. We've picked up 2 games throughout the month. We've picked up a couple of other little bits as well. We've not been in CEX, Clash Converters, or once. I haven't been to the charity shops. I've been avoiding all of that. Ruby's birthday's end of this month, so I'm concentrating on that, and then Christmas as well. So yeah, Black Ops 7, I won't even be getting that on time. I normally get that on release, but not this year. We've also had the news of Grand Theft Auto 6 being delayed to November, is it 19th of next year? But that might be a good thing because we want the game to be ready, don't we? So yeah, it's not a massive letdown, I suppose, or disappointing, but it was sort of expected. But anyway, let's get into what we've picked up throughout this month. Yeah, so the other little bits, I've also restarted collecting a certain thing which I haven't collected since I was a kid, but I'm collecting on a different aspect of it now. But we'll get into that. So first of all, we got another Funko. Jimbo had this on his vintage, so I said to him, look, any Funko Pops, you need to let me know before uploading. I'll have a look. But yeah, we've got Vers from Captain Marvel. Can't really remember in the film because I hadn't seen the film for a while, and I've only seen it the once. But it's quite a good little Funko. Nice little addition. Yeah, £3 for that one. So I said to him, you need to let me know when you've got them, and you know, I'll have a look through them or whatever. And I'm bound to want some of them, especially if they're Marvel related, because my Marvel ones are slowly building up. We've picked up. I went to BPH Cards throughout the month as well, and a packet of Mega Evolution, £5 a packet. So I do intend to sort of get back down there and see Matt as well at the same time. But don't know if this is this card's any good, but it's a Mega Lucario. I don't know. Nice little card though. But yeah. A couple of other little hollows there, but nothing too exotic as that. Next up, right, we'll go for this one here. B&M I picked up surprisingly for £12.99. Now I was expecting it to be £20, but I did the whole price thing on the app, and yeah, £12.99. So I was like, yes. I'm going to bite the bullet a little bit and grab it before, because I've never really seen them in there, and there are more to collect because I've seen them about on around other B&Ms, and this is cool, and I'm glad to add this to my collection, and that is Venom. There is a pretty cool backdrop in there as well, so if you was to take it out of the case, it would look pretty sick. But I'm going to keep it in the box. I think a bit different story if I had like a nice glass cabinet to display it in, but in the meantime, I'm just going to keep it in this box on a shelf. So it's obviously from this comic, The Amazing Spider-Man. But yeah. So yeah, there are others to collect. There's Spider-Man ones. There's different variations of the Spider-Man models as well. So maybe see what happens. And there's an Iron Man one as well, which I want to get, because I do like Iron Man. Now I have restarted collecting. I don't know if anyone else collects this as well. If so, let me know in the comments. Hot Wheels. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok recently of collectors going around and looking for treasure hunts, as they call them, which is, if you look underneath here, this could be useful to any of you, I don't know. But when you look underneath the car itself, there'd be either a silver flame or a gold flame. They're treasure hunts. And the detail in the vehicle or the car will be different as well. Like the tires will be rubber rather than the plastic. You know, it's just little bits. But yeah, these are the Mustangs. So you got the 65 Mustang Fastback, and then you got the 67 Shelby GT500. All-time favorite car is the Mustang in general, the old style anyway, the 60s. So yeah, I think this is the first one that sort of restarted me collecting, and obviously watching these videos as well has given me more incentive, and it does look pretty cool on the wall. I've also picked up this custom 56 Ford truck. Now, I know there's a couple of others within this design, but obviously different vehicles. So I'm going to look on the lookout for them. And every time I've been seeing these as well, I've been picking them up, is the Batmobiles. So we got the classic Batmobile. It's not obviously the classic colour, just a bit random, but it's not a treasure hunt or nothing. But yeah, so we got the one from the series. We've also got the little one from Batman v Superman, which I'm surprised how small that is. And then we got that one from the recent Batman movie. Yeah, that's just a couple from, you know, from the wall. There is 5 in this vintage club set, which I'm going to I do intend to sort of pick them all up. I believe it's over, as you can see, they're all there, look, 2025 set, maybe 2026. Yeah, so I intend to get them. There's a lot of Fast and Furious ones as well. Like, I've been spotting the Fast and Furious ones online, like through these videos, and like, yeah, time will tell. But on to the games now. The last lot, starting off with a game that is a platinum replacement. So this will be headed, the platinum will be headed Neil's way. He's already confirmed that he wants it. But yeah, definitely happy to replace this. Crash Bandicoot, The Wrath of Cortex. The original Crash Bandicoot 4. Now, throughout the years, I was hearing, you know, the loading times on this was just incredible, like insane. But I have loaded it up, and it ain't actually that bad. Now, I got this off of Vinted. I can't remember how much I paid, but it is in absolute mint condition. That disc. There's a little bit of dust on there, but there's no scratches whatsoever. So I was pretty surprised on that condition. What of it being PS2, and it was released back in 2001. But the only defect is the slight dent there. But other than that, immaculate condition. Last but not least, we have a new game to the collection. Wasn't sure if I already had it, but I got this off Ben in work. He had this originally on his Vinted, so I was like, wait, just hide that listing for a moment until I find out if I've got it or not. And I went back through one of my pickup videos and just to double check. But Legend of Spyro: A New Beginning. $5 for this. I had it originally up for $7, so he said I'll just give us a $5. So I did that. But again, in absolute mint condition. No scratches. But yeah, definitely happy to add some more Spyro to the collection. I think there's one more Legend of the Spyro, or Legend of Spyro, that I need to get. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, so there we have it. That's it. In regards to playing games this month, I've played a bit of the new season of Fortnite, The Simpsons. That was quite fun. I jumped on there with Alistair for a little bit before that season started. We did Turtle Shredder's Revenge a couple of weeks ago. We finished that. I haven't streamed nothing since, but I do want to get on to, that's it, but Alan Wake. I've got the remastered edition for the PS5, so I want to jump on that at some point. And then I've got Five Nights at Freddy's and a couple of others. So I do need to get back to streaming. I want to get these streamed as well. I need to get Resident Evil Outbreak and File 1 and File 2 done before Resident Evil Requiem comes out. But trying to play around with these settings on Streamlabs is just doing my head in, because it's just not sitting right for what I need it to be. Time will tell. I'm going to keep playing around with it and try and get that Resident Evil content going and get the gist of that storyline to see what happens. But yeah, that's it, guys. So, of course, thanks for watching. Obviously, get in the comments, hit that like, the whole shebang. Yeah, that's it, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching. I've been Rubicon, you've been Legends, and we'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.